We're here with head coach Jaymie Harrington of the Franklin Pierce ice hockey team. Franklin Pierce getting set. We're final practice down and getting ready for Southern New Hampshire tomorrow night in the first round. And Coach, we'll talk about a couple things, but you guys picked 6 in the preseason this year. You finished 3rd in the conference, highest seed in program history going in. How special of an accomplishment is that, especially for the guys? And just what are your thoughts on it?
Ask me when the playoffs are over. Obviously when you're building a program, and we've been doing that the last couple of years, it's gratifying to see that, all the work that we're putting in is kind of coming to fruition. But again, we're not where we want to be as a program yet. But I've learned along the way that you got to stop and recognize the accomplishments at some point. And certainly, I'm pleased with having a home ice seed going into the playoffs. I'm happy with the way that the year finished off. But we still got a lot of work to do in the program as we push towards our ultimate goal of winning an NE10 title.
This is a pretty special senior class in terms of the personalities and the character. I think a lot of the seniors have good character, especially Sean Carroll, Sean Woodring, 2 guys we talked to earlier. How special is it for you that those are the guys that, and I know that you still haven't reached the goals that you guys have set, but each year the program has taken a step forward with these guys. How special is it that this is the type of senior class that you have that's made these things possible?
It's funny, I've been thinking about our banquet a little bit, when to set it up and all that, and I'm getting a little nervous because I think I'm going to be shedding some tears here because the 4 seniors, there's actually 5 with Nate Chersky in the mix. These guys have meant everything to me. They've been here. They arrived when I arrived. That we've been through hell and back together. To see them kind of cap their careers off in the fashion that we have the last few games is just great. You see a kid like Matt McCarthy, who hasn't gotten much time here, come in, put up 47 saves against Assumption, and kind of give me a smile after the game, saying, "What do you know?" I couldn't be happier for a guy like him. JP and Chersky have certainly been valued players for us. They've stayed the course. They've helped us move forward as a program. And Sean Carroll and Sean Woodring, they're everything that a coach would want in their program. They're everything you would want to build with. And I'll be honest, I don't know if there's a higher compliment other than that, but all 4 of our guys, and Nate included, have had a significant impact on our program, and they're a significant reason, in my opinion, why we've been able to continue to move forward each year.
Question about last season's playoff game. Is it healthy motivation in terms of saying, hey, we're not going to go through that this year? Or do you kind of just put it away and say, hey, I'm done thinking about it?
I've tried to be, finished thinking about that game since the night it happened, but obviously with the way it went, it stayed on my mind. I don't think that it's anything that we're dwelling on. I think it's food for thought, to be honest. It's something that we recognize and we've learned from. But again, this is a brand new team. We've got a lot of new faces here. This is this year, that was last year, and like I just told the guys out on the ice, last year was last year. Last year's team didn't break the wins record that we just set. Last year's team didn't break the conference wins record that we just set. Last year's team didn't finish the season the way we finished it. So it's just a completely different outlook, a completely different year. But it's something that I don't think we'll ever forget, and we'll always take what we took from it, and that was a pretty tough lesson.
Well, as Roscoe said yesterday, he put it pretty well. He said, that's old news. We're about making new news this year.
And that's what we're about here. It's not dwelling on the past. Obviously, you got to recognize what happened in the past and learn from those mistakes so you don't repeat them. But, I couldn't have said it better. It's all about now. We're not playing a year ago right now. We're playing tomorrow night, and that's what we're about right now.
You guys struggled early this year. You had a young team. There were some problems, breakdowns on the back end, but this team now is playing their best hockey at the right time of year. What did you, as a coaching staff, yourself and your assistant coach Sean Kateri, what did you keep telling the guys through all of that? And whatever you guys said, it paid off because, as we said, it's winning streak going in here and playing your best hockey at the right time of year.
Well, it's no mystery. We certainly had our struggles at the beginning of the year, but we've never opened up against some opponents that we've played like we did this year either. playing top Division III programs, and to be honest, some of those programs are annual national championship contenders. I think what you're seeing is a plan that actually worked and paid off here. We play those games because to be the best, you've got to beat the best, and there's no better learning experience than, if we have to take it between the cheeks a couple times here to learn and better our team, we'll do that. And we've certainly done that. And I think what you're seeing here is a combination of a few things, guys just kind of figuring it out, maturing as players, guys using their experiences, making them better hockey players. And with all that, inputted into kind of one big jungle, you get things click towards the end of the year when we're focused on our conference play. And ultimately, that's what we're focused on all year, is winning our conference and going as far as we can. And a lot of these non-conference games have been designed to prepare us for our conference play. I think you've seen that come to fruition this year, and I think you'll see that continue as we move into the future here.
Well, Coach, you guys, coaching staff and players this year have done a phenomenal job to get the ship righted, and you deserve the opportunity that you got tomorrow night. Good luck, and we'll talk to you then.
Well, we're not done yet.
All right. That's Coach Jaymie Harrington of the Franklin Pierce Ice Hockey Team. Ravens going after it tomorrow night against Southern New Hampshire in the first round of the playoffs.